wrestler right there. Unbelievable how Vanessa has that match won multiple times. Like, could have won it by count out multiple times. And then somehow Bobby Hart still fights through whatever injury she has. And obviously there is an injury somewhere, but fights through that injury somehow and ends up coming away with the United States title belt. Not even sure how that goes. And then you're like, well, you know, it'll be this, it'll be that, it'll be whatever. But that is exactly why they wrestle now. These two.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
Now these two, Ozzy has made it very clear that she wanted a shot at this title belt ever since it got redesigned. Remember, Ozzy, part of the like was the champion and defended that title belt, defended this title belt 11 straight times. Won the title and then defended it 11 straight times before losing on that 12th title defense, setting the bar. She was the first one to do it. Then Totes comes and does it with the United States title and with the Universal $1 Million title. Defends both those title belts 11 times. Nobody able to defend a belt for a 12th time. So very interesting on that. But when this title belt got redesigned, Witcher ends up winning this title belt. Ozzy starts making it very clear that she wants a shot again. Had showed no interest up to that point for going back after the world title, was going after some different things, was going after some tag team stuff. But now, when that belt got redesigned, wants her shot, and she is going to get that shot here tonight. And it's crazy. We've seen that title belt defended, Ozzy, the world champion, throughout the entirety of Season 5 and then the first 22 episodes of Season 6. We hadn't even known another champion. Kylie Watson able to do a cash-in after a match against Ivy Nile and then beat her to dethrone her. So, only way Ozzy has ever been beaten in a world title match is when there's been 2 world title matches in one night. So Witcher then goes on, ends up beating Judge Julie Justice for it, becomes only the 4th women's world champion in the history of the WCW 2.0. And now immediately in her very first title defense, not backing down, not shying away from it, but that very first title defense will be against the greatest WCW Women's World Champion of all time, Ozzy.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, the phenomenal one, Oxley. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WCW Women's World Champion, the Superstar, Tony the Witch Cox.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Very, very good catch by R2K. That's the other thing that has been going on ever since Witcher developed the magic, I guess, but developed the energy sucking, the energy draining move that she does. She has now used it in every single match since unveiling it, and that could very well be the thing that has led her now all of a sudden to the world title. So Ozzy is going to have to defend against this. Ozzy is going to have to make sure that Witcher does not have a chance to put it on her, because if she does, she has won every single time. So now, getting a 1 count right off the bat. Now Witcher knowing that that wasn't going to be the thing that ended the match. But Witcher off to a fast start. Aussie, this does not bode well for Aussie. Aussie's got to be the one that maintains control of this match because, again, if Witcher feels like she's getting backed into a corner and then gains control of the match, she has used that soul draining, that energy draining move to flip the tide of matches. So she has got to find a way to make sure Witcher doesn't have the strength to do that, number one, but doesn't have the opportunity to do it, number two. Aussie now getting her flip back into the corner. And we have never seen, this is the other thing, we have never seen Aussie going after a world title and not win it. The only time she has ever lost matches is when nobody has ever defended a title against Aussie, is what I'm saying, in the WCW. Yeah, that bat was on another level for sure. But you look at this match, probably on any other night, this is a main event match. Oh, look at this. That is usually the move that sets up her finisher. She grabs the leg. 1, 2. And Witcher able to kick out in 2. But look, if she can hit the yellow brick road, if she can hit the somewhere over the rainbow, it might be all over but the cry, and Witcher getting back to her feet and able to block it in immediately. Look at that, sucking the energy out of Aussie. Absolutely draining it, and this is what we're saying. If Aussie could have hit that, the match would have been over, but Witcher able to stop it and immediately goes to suck the energy out of her, and now hits her with the Witch's Brew. Locks it in. Is Aussie going to tap out? Referee right in position, and Aussie does not tap out, but Witcher could be setting up for it again, and you can see Aussie unable to really fight back at this point. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And somehow Aussie able to kick out in 2. Witcher can't believe it. Witcher now getting things going, starting to use the entire ring now to her advantage. And look at this, ever since that happened, the only thing Aussie has been able to do is kick out, not really fighting back, but now Aussie trying to fight back, trying to regain some of that strength, trying to regain some of the energy that Witcher took from her, and now Witcher's showing her like, hey, you think you can do it, but you don't got that much left in the tank right now, Witcher. Oh, did you see that? Witcher setting up for the Witch's Brew again. Aussie able to roll out of the ring. Thought that she was going to catch Witcher riding dirty. Does not, and Witcher setting up for it again. Aussie not letting her get it on her, though. And now, right in the center of the ring, back and forth. And so far, I would say if that was any other wrestler, if it was any other wrestler but Aussie, this match would be over. Aussie, though, finding a way and showing you why she is who she is. Witcher showing you why she is who she is. And this match going down. And could be whoa, she said bring it on. Witcher said aight. And she brought it on. And look at this, back and forth they go. And they're just getting after each other. Neither one of them able to knock down the other one. Absolutely crazy match so far. Aussie gets her into the corner. gets her down. Is she going to be able, the referee watching it in 2 feet to the side of the noggin, call Witcher Aussie in the morning, rolls up the leg. Is this going to be it? And Witcher again kicking out with almost supernatural authority, but now, again, here we go. Can she get it in? She's got it locked on, hits her with the yellow brick road, rolls her over. We might have a brand new WCW Women's World Champion. What's going on? Greg and John, welcome to the stream.
Your winner and new WCW Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Oxley.
Ozzy finding a way to fight through supernatural powers, supernatural abilities at Halloween Havoc of all places, absolutely showing you why she has got to be considered the greatest WCW Women's Champion of all time, also becoming the very first 2-time WCW Women's World Champion.